Hey there, good morning everyone. Wednesday the 24th of January 2024. This morning's devotional is a reading from Proverbs chapter 17 verse 22a, which is the first portion of that verse, and it reads, "A cheerful heart is good medicine." Yesterday I spoke about gratitude and ingratitude toward God, and research shows us that we do this more often than not. And even during a typical conversation, we do it at least once a minute. What am I talking about here? Complaining. Left unmanaged, complaining gets worse and can make you sick. Repeated complaining rewires your brain to make future complaining more likely. Over time, you will find it easier to be negative than positive, regardless of what is going on around you. Complaining is bad for your health. It releases stress hormones that lead to high cholesterol, diabetes, heart disease, and all those other nasty things that we don't want in our life. Human beings have been complainers for many years. And there's a story in Scripture about God who miraculously provides food for his people in the desert. Yes, you got it. I'm talking about the Exodus. And we can find this story in Exodus chapter 16. In the barren wasteland, more than 600,000, and the figure given in Scripture, according to Exodus chapter 12, verse 37, is for the men only and does not include women and children. So you can know that it is considerably greater than the 600,000 given in Scripture. They needed water and food as they journeyed through the desert to the land that God was leading them. So God sent them manna, which is a sweet bread-like substance that came down from heaven on a daily basis to provide for the multitudes. But as you can imagine, it didn't take long before all the people were sick of eating manna every day. And we can find their gripe in Numbers chapter 11, verses 4 to 6. When the people lost perspective of the miracle of God's provision on their lives, they became complainers. And how much so are we not like them? Things are going lacquer, and all of a sudden we get tired of it, we get tired of the same thing, and we start complaining, forgetting of God's provision. Scripture reminds us again this morning that a cheerful heart is good medicine, and mindfully shifting or changing gears from complaining to gratitude reduces that stress hormone right down to minimum. And this has been confirmed by medical science as well. So, you want to stop the unhealthy habit of complaining? Well, here's a little exercise for us to do. For the next 21 days, commit to taking 5 minutes a day to record even the tiniest things that you are grateful for. They don't have to be big. It can be the smallest thing that you're grateful for. There are many gifts of God that we experience daily without ever thinking about them. Scriptures remind us in 2 Thessalonians chapter 5, verses 16 to 18, that we are to be grateful in all circumstances. Not grateful for all circumstances, but grateful in all circumstances. Many of us get that wrong, because it helps us to refocus our minds and it leads to a healthy attitude. My dear friends, when you wake up in the morning, think of 10 things that you can be grateful and thankful for. You might struggle to stop once you get started, but try it. They say that gratitude determines your altitude. Stop flying with the geese and start flying up with the eagles, higher and higher and higher, and have a grateful and thankful heart. May the Lord be with you. May he bless you. May he cause his face to shine upon you and be with you always. Goodbye.